Hello guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Vanilla server. As you can see guys, I'm standing at the end portal, and basically what I did is broke my bed because I forgot where Hermitcraft spawn was. Like, I went to Old Hermiton earlier and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I figured that I would go ahead and go to my bed, break it, and when I jump in here, it should take me, oh, that takes me to the end. Wait up, hold up. I have a plan here, trust me. I'm gonna go ahead and go up. There we go. And this should be the exit, and this should take me right to my original spawn point. Let's see, let's jump in. I won Minecraft, and we are at the iron farm. Perfect, this is exactly where I want it to be. Now, as far as where all of the iron is stored, I do forget. Let us head to this chest over here and see what that says. This chest says what? Mumbo! Doors! Perfect. Okay, let's see what I gotta do here. I know there's a way to get iron here easily. I'm pretty sure it's probably somewhere in this neighborhood. And no, I'm wrong again. Where is the iron? I bet you it's in there somewhere. Let's go ahead and, wow, that was a hard fall. I was riding minecarts earlier, so that's why I have my sound turned down. Let's see. There should be plenty of iron in here somewhere. Ah, here we go. This is where it's at, baby. Hello. So some of you in the lace, by the way, if you guys are new to the channel that come from Mumbo's channel, welcome. I saw some people in the comments saying stuff about how, oh my gosh, I can't believe Mumbo, you actually used iron blocks. They're so expensive. Why didn't you use polished diorite? Y'all, polished diorite is like, it's harder to get than iron because we have unlimited iron. Like, you see all this? This is all iron. And this is all going to the vault, by the way, that I have in the, let me just max out here. This is all going to the vault area for, how do we get out here? All going to the vault area for the hidden storage that Mumbo and I built in my house recently. And it's dark and I don't know exactly how this goes. What about this portal over here? Will this take me to... Wait, what does this say? Attention, do not place. Alright. Doors in the spawn chunks. Yep, I won't do that. Alright. Okay, good. This takes me to the nether hub. Great. Now I can get out. So, I need to harvest a bunch of resources, you guys, to work on the Sleepy Hollow area that Mumbo and I talked about. And moreover, once I get that Sleepy Hollow area worked out, I'm still gonna need to work on my shop for the interior design consultancy. So in order to help me fund the shop, I figured my good advertisement from doing Mumbo's Sleepy Hollow base or Sleepy Hollow hole would be a good advertisement to get started, and then maybe I can fund the project itself. But in all reality, I really need to do a bunch of stuff, guys, and I can either do this stuff off camera or on camera. So some of it I think I'm gonna do on camera. Like, you can check for my stuff in my my armor and my tools. I'm not that rich anymore. I really need to do some tool fixing and some upgrading. Like, I need efficiency 5 so I can get the insta mining, and I need to go to the mesa and farm a ton of stuff like red sand. I need to farm a ton of the actual clay, and I need some prismarine lights, like some of those new sea lanterns. So I need to do a bunch of stuff, and really and truly, guys, instead of wasting time doing those and not doing them on camera just to make it interesting for you guys, I think I'm gonna depend on y'all for something. Now, a bunch of you have been recently asking me questions. Where do I need to go here? New Hermiton. A bunch of you have been asking questions recently, and I realized there's a ton of new peeps on the channel, and I'd like to be able to appease everybody and get some of this work done. So here's what I propose. I propose that we get some of these materials together. My frame rates are so choppy around here. Like, incredibly choppy. When I get closer to my house, it gets a lot better. See over here? Now I can run, but when I get in the spawn, man, the frames. Sheesh. So anyway, and look at this guy. No, we don't want any Girl Scout cookies. No, we don't. Already have enough Samoas, thank you. So what? as you can see, it's still a mess. So anyway, I want to do a Q&A for you guys, and now that I have all these iron blocks, I can go in this neat storage area. Oh, hello! Woo! Do I have my boat on me? No. Man, thank gosh for knockback. Like, I'm really scared about this. I need to light that place up. I dug a little bit of it out. What the heck is going on? Oh my gosh, it's like everything's happening at once just because I'm trying to talk. No, that's my new doors. What did I tell you about the Samoas? Sheesh, man. Oh, and now they're spawning on top of me. Alright. Man. Man alive. Okay. So, like I was saying, I really want to be able to do a Q&A for you guys, and I'm going to do some of the projects around here, some of the little bit more menial tasks, like filling this thing up, building a room with iron, going into the mesa and doing a little bit of mining. I'm going to try to keep it relatively interesting for y'all, and I might even mix some little quirks in, some stories or something like that. It'll probably be a 1 to 2-parter, depending on how many questions I get. So what I need y'all to do is go down in the comment section and put a question for me. Now check the comments as well, because what'll probably happen is, I hope this doesn't mess up anything. I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure it doesn't by coming off by 1. Let's see, is that how we want it? Yes. So what I want y'all to do is check the comments section below and ask me a question. Ask me anything you want. Don't be crazy like, am I a virgin or anything like that. Y'all know better, I'm married. But seriously, if you guys want to know stuff about me, go ahead and ask a question. I'd be glad to answer them. What I'd like to do is get a bunch of questions together and do a Q&A episode, a 1 to 2-part Q&A episode. That way I can kind of answer a bunch of questions that I get from you guys really often. And because there's a lot of new peeps for the channel, like I said, Mumbo's video, when he and I did the collab, a ton of new people there that I've just come around, and I'd really like to be able to catch up with you guys and kind of tell y'all a little bit about myself and what makes me tick. So, and I know some of you are curious based on the questions that I get sometimes, so it would be really cool to do that for you, and I think it would be really fun, and it would allow me to get some work done without being all Bob Ross and stuff. And if you don't know who Bob Ross is, I can explain that in the Q&A too. Just leave me a question. But yeah, check out the questions below. Make sure it hasn't been asked already, just to keep it less redundant. If somebody asks how old I am, for instance, by the way, I'm 37. If someone asks, by the way, how old I am, and then you don't look at the comments and you come behind and say, how old are you? Then, well, I can only answer that once, really. I can answer it more than once, but that's not going to make for good videos. So check the comments below. If there's any questions that you have that haven't been asked already, go ahead and ask them, and I'll try to make an episode or two out of it and make it interesting for you guys. And I'll tell y'all some stories too, some fun stories from the past, some of the more interesting stuff that I've told in my LP episodes way before I joined Hermitcraft. And some interesting stuff that'll be sure to make you raise your eyebrows and saying, wow, for real? I've held people at gunpoint before. I saw people almost get stabbed in front of me at a car dealership. There's a ton of crazy stuff that's happened to me in the past. I've almost went to jail already, and I've got lost before in bad places. There's just a ton of stuff that I can talk about, so I think you guys would enjoy some of that. And anyway, guys, it's a relatively short episode today, but as you can see, I have a lot of work left to do just to get my storage online, and I'm gonna have to move around a lot of items. So until I get that down, I really don't want to move into any more projects quite yet, because I'd really like to get my storage in order so I know what I have and what I need for Mumbo's design, and then once we get Mumbo's design done, then we can actually work on getting the shop built in New Hermiton. So all that's going to be happening in the next few weeks, I'm hoping, or in the next couple of weeks, within the Q&As and everything like that. So, alright guys, so I went ahead and finished doing the walls in complete iron. We still need to do the ceiling and the floor, but I'm not too sure what that is going to be. I'm pretty sure that I want it all iron, with some decorations here and there. I want to do some armor stands with some diamond armor, and we'll do like a different type of decoration in here. I'd also like to do some stuff that would emulate treasure, because it's kind of like the vault, you know, it's like a hidden area, but I still need to do quite a bit of digging here. Also, in the last video, you guys, with Mumbo, a bunch of y'all requested that I take the lever out from underneath the stairs and actually use the one behind the bar. So I think that's what we're going to do. I have some iron blocks here, and I dug out a couple holes that I know we'll need. So one of the weird things about this is that the lever is always pointed down, so we'll have to invert it here. But let's go ahead and move this just like that. And we'll actually, we need to do two more actually. So that's where the redstone needs to come out, and as you can see, it's already on, so that actually works perfect. Let's see if it'll send all the way. It should. Let's turn this off. Okay, so it did not make it all the way. It looks like somewhere around right here it actually dies. So let's see, I don't have my particles on. Let's change those right quick. Particles, minimal, all. Okay, so the redstone stops. Actually, it stops about right there. So we should be able to do a repeater, let's say here. And I do have a repeater on me. We'll set to 0 ticks. There we go. So that's fine. That actually works really well. Now, if I take this away, it shouldn't be a problem. I don't know why I'm using that. It doesn't really matter, I guess, for an arrow. Okay, now let's take the wood that I had, and I'll consolidate a few of these. We'll go ahead and put this wood there. Looks like we had some dark oak wood slabs right here instead. Right there and here. Cool. So now this is connected up, and I should just be able to close it in like this. And yeah, that's it. So really and truly, this should be inverted, because this should always look like a faucet, right? So let's go back and change that. I think we're going to need a redstone torch, which we don't have one of those. Let's go grab a stick. Gosh, I can't wait until this storage is sorted out. We'll just make some sticks instead of trying to actually find sticks in this mess. Let's see. Okay, so now I can do a redstone torch. Very good. And we should just be able to kind of bass backwards this. Let's see. Okay, so we'll cut it, I guess, right here. And we'll do a redstone torch right here. There we go. That should do it. Actually, I probably won't even need a repeater now, but it doesn't hurt. I mean, it's not like, instead of messing with it, I don't understand the logic that well. Oh, it's closed. That's hilarious. Okay, so we need to get back through. Sheesh. Oh, man. Okay, now we can do it. Derp. Okay. Sorry about all the loud noises that you might hear outside the house. People are revving their engines and stuff. Okay, so go up to the bar, hit the lever. Nothing happens. Why? Why? Why must you do this to me, Redstone? Let's find out what's going on. Okay, so if I turn this lever off, so the signal is on right now, okay? If I turn this lever off, the same thing happens. I think I know what's up. So instead of doing that, what we'll do is we'll put, let's see, we should probably just put, how are we gonna do this? what I think I'll need to do is take that iron that I had before and go ahead and put it here, and then do like that. That way, let's see. Is that gonna work like that? Let's go ahead and put this redstone torch here. There we go. And if we run redstone on top of here, that should turn it off. Okay, so door open, arrow up, lever up, door closed, arrow down. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, that was just a render glitch. Phew. Okay, open, close. That was a render glitch. I was gonna say, man, I know I just didn't mess up that stuff. Oh boy. Okay, so that's good. That is good. Now we can seal this puppy up. So good. All right. All right. Well, that's about all that I had planned for the rest of the episode, you guys. I really have to start moving stuff into here. I got to create a bunch of chests, and what I'm going to do is give you guys a little bit of time to start listing stuff into the comment section below for the Q&A. And what I'll do is I'll probably do a little bit of work in this vault room and a little bit of work gathering resources while I answer your questions on the next episode. Also, I have a huge announcement and just a little talky talk right quick. We have the ModSauce pack being released at 6 p.m. BST on Friday. That is in 2 days from when you see this, I believe. Today is Wednesday, so not tomorrow, but the next day at 6 p.m. BST. I'll have a link with the World Time Buddy link in the description. That way you guys can check it out with time. It's available in public beta, meaning everybody can download it. Biffa is going to have a video that's going to be showing you how to install it real soon, so make sure to check out his channel. But everything should be kosher. Now, it's still in a beta, so there might be some bugs with it, but first and foremost, we want you to be able to download the pack and help us test it. You know, we might have something for your bug submissions or whatever. And speaking of ModSauce, for those of you that only watch my vanilla series and those of you that are Patreons, I have a really cool thing that I've been doing and putting you guys, the Patreons, into statues with your skins and everything. So if you don't watch my ModSauce videos, go ahead and watch one of the recent ones and check out what I'm doing. I'd really love to get your IGN so that I can place you in the Hall of Heroes, which is the monument for you guys. If you're a Patreon, send me a message through Patreon letting me know your IGN if I don't have it already or you didn't see me post it. I'd love to add you in there. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Sorry if it was a little short, but we'll have some Q&As that we do in the next couple episodes. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Let me hug you. Mwah. Mwah.